Alright, hey YouTube, how's it going? RPM Gaming, I'm back with a video. Today I'm doing another computer build. If you're looking into getting a computer that is about the size of like an Xbox or PS4 or like a PS3 or PS4 or Xbox One, all those, but you want something to eventually upgrade and be better than the new gen consoles that just came out. This is a very good PC for you. It's only $400, and it's, like I said, it's as big as like an Xbox One or PS4. So let's just get right into it. For the case, I went with a Cooler Master Elite 110. It's a mini ITX case, like you can tell by the title, and the image is kind of blurry. My bad. But alright, so it's a good case. It's $95. In my opinion, it's kind of expensive for what you're getting, but it is a brand new case. It comes with it has a built-in 122 millimeter radiator support. So if you wanted to put a CPU cooler in there, like a liquid cooler, something from Corsair, you can do that. Alright, for the CPU, I went with an AMD A6 Richland 3.9 gigahertz. It's a socket FM2. It's a dual core. Dual core really hasn't gone out the door yet, but I highly recommend either going for an A8 or an A10. But for this build, A6 will do perfectly fine for low-end games. If you're looking if you want to do something like a home theater PC, perfect. You don't barely need any space for it. But if you want to do a gaming PC, like I said, you either want to get a dedicated graphics card eventually, or upgrade the CPU now and spend an extra 30-40 bucks. So yeah. But for the power supply, I went with a EVGA 430 watt. I estimated the power consumption of this, and it went around 150 to 200, not 200, 150. It went from 110 to 125 watts at full load, or that's how they looked it up at. So under a full gaming load, it only uses about 150 watts, which is more than enough. So if you wanted to put like a GTX 650 or even a HD like a Radeon, I don't even know, like a 6670 to crossfire with the CPU, you can do that. I mean, it's up to you. So for the hard drive or for the storage device, I went with an SSD because they're really small. Right now, Kingston has some super cheap fucking SSDs. If you want to, you can get a 1 terabyte external hard drive or an internal one, depending on if you want. It depends. Like, it's kind of difficult to say. An SSD would work better, but if you want to do a hard drive, you have a lot less space. But I put an SSD in this build just for airflow purposes. So, yeah. You can always just attach a external hard drive. They're not expensive. They're like 70 bucks for a 1 terabyte. Go ahead and buy one of those. For the RAM, I went with one 4 gig stick of 1866 RAM. Because this is an APU build, you want really fast RAM. That's what I put in this build. You can even go with 2166 RAM, I think it is. Yes, it is. No, it's 2133 RAM if you wanted to do something like that. But other than that, you can add another stick in later, or you can just get 2 4 gigs of this. Or another great brand that I was thinking of is G-Skill Sniper Series, 8 gigabytes, 2 4 gig sticks, and it's 2133 RAM. You'd have a lot more performance in the APU, but if you just want to stay at the $400 mark, go ahead and just put this in. And for the motherboard, I went with an MSI. Hang on, it's an MSI FM2-A75IA-E53. It's a micro ITX board. It has one PCI slot. Supports up to 32 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know how you would do that though, unless they make 16 gigabytes RAM sticks, which I don't think they do. It supports up to 1866 RAM, and it supports up to 2133 RAM. It supports all the AMD A10 through 4 series processors. It has 4 SATA 3 ports. Has one PCI Express slot, like I said. So yeah. Alright. Now, for other things, like I said, you can add a graphics card. A GTX 640, if you want to play games like Battlefield 4, you can play them at medium to high settings at 1080p. I would stay, if you want to get a HD, an AMD Radeon series type of graphics card, stay away from the lower end ones, because GTX, their lower end cards tend to do better in gaming than the Radeon, but it's personal preference. That's just me saying that. And you can also, in this, you can go for 1 terabyte hard drive. I'm pretty sure you can do both SSD and hard drive, but if not, you can just do that. If you want, another thing that I did not add onto this video is Windows 7 or Windows 8. Right now, Windows 7 is $100 and Windows 8 is $115. It's personal preference, whatever you want to get. I just didn't include that because it rank up the price a lot. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down in the description below if you guys want me to, comment down in the comment section below if you guys want me to keep making these, and if you have any suggestions on builds I should do in the future. But other than that, I'll see you guys later.